Lina had always been the quiet one. You know the type. In every school photo, she was the one at the very edge, arms crossed, with a polite but distant smile. Fast forward to her job as a graphic designer, and not much had changed. Her best ideas were trapped inside her notebook, while her louder colleagues took credit for similar concepts. But Lina wasn't shy. She was afraid. Afraid her voice would sound foolish, afraid her work wasn't good enough to carry her name, so she found a way to hide in plain sight. She freelanced anonymously, creating these absolutely stunning logos, book covers, and even a whole poster campaign for a mental health nonprofit. Her work was out there, making a difference, but it was always credited to vague names like Studio Echo or Design Collective. Never Lina M. She was a ghost in her own career, creating beauty without ever taking a bow. One evening, her best friend Theo had finally had enough. Over takeout, he looked at her, jabbing his chopsticks in her direction. "You're brilliant, Lina," he said, his voice full of frustration. "But you act like your talent is a secret you're ashamed of." Lina just stirred her noodles, unable to meet his eyes. "What if I put my name out there," she whispered, "and no one cares?" Theo didn't miss a beat. What if they do? That question echoed in her mind. Later that night, she scrolled through her portfolio. Project after project, dozens of them. Work that had helped businesses grow, told powerful stories, and sparked important conversations. And she was invisible in all of it. The next morning, an email landed in her inbox. A small indie publisher needed a cover for a debut novel. The story was about a woman rebuilding her life after a profound loss. The email was honest. "Budget is modest, but we offer full creative freedom, and we'd love to feature the artist in our press kit." Her heart did this little jump, and then it sank right back down. "They want my name." For 3 whole days, she couldn't even pick up a pencil. The fear was deafening. It whispered all her worst insecurities. "You'll be compared to others. You'll be found lacking." She was completely paralyzed. But then she remembered the title of the novel she was supposed to be designing for. "I Am Still Here." And she asked herself, Am I still here? Or am I just hiding? That was the turning point. She wrote back and accepted the job. She poured her entire soul into that cover. She painted soft watercolor skies, a lone figure walking toward a rising dawn with roots blooming beneath her feet. It was a visual poem of resilience. And on the final file, in the bottom right corner, she typed her name, Lina Marquez. Her hand hovered over the delete key for what felt like an eternity, but she didn't press it. She hit send. When the book launched, something completely unexpected happened. Readers didn't just rave about the story. They started sharing the cover online. People were posting it with captions like, "This art healed a little piece of me, and this is what hope looks like." The response was overwhelming. Soon, a gallery owner reached out. A magazine requested an interview. At the book's launch party, Lina stood near the back, just watching. She saw strangers walk up to the promotional poster, look at the art, and then point to her name in the corner. Then the author found her, wrapping her in a tight hug. "Your cover," the author said. "It made my words feel seen. Thank you for putting your heart on it and your name." Tears started to well up in Lina's eyes. Not tears of pride, but of release. She realized she hadn't just designed a book cover. She had finally claimed her place in the world. Now, every single project she ships carries her name bold, clear, and unapologetic. And on her desk, she keeps a small framed print of that very first cover. Beneath it, there's a note in her own handwriting. It says, "My name is not a risk." It's a promise to show up fully as myself. The lesson here isn't about waiting until you feel worthy to be seen. Self-confidence is about signing your name to your work, even when your hands are shaking. It's about understanding that your perspective, your craft, and your truth deserve to be connected to you. You are not too quiet. You are not too unknown or too imperfect. You are here, and the world needs to know your name. Thanks for watching.